Hi Sagittarius, welcome to the message you need to hear for June 26th through July 25th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to the Crow Tarot. All right, so hopefully you get a chance to stop by and show her some love and support. All right, Sagittarius, what is the message you need to hear? All right, Sagittarius. What are we doing here? What are we working with? So we got the Queen of Swords. Somebody wanting to tell you something loud and clear, or is this the where you're at? You're just like, I need you all to listen to me because this is how it's going to be. I'm not emotional about this. I am about taking care of business and getting it done. We are going to do the thing, and this is how we're going to do it. Sometimes this is actually considered the bitch card because it is so emotionless or not, you know, devoid of emotion, and it can be cutthroat or relentless. And someone's just not in the sense that they're out for blood. I mean, it can be, but depending on as we get further in reading, but it could also be somebody who's just in that mode of being organized, decisive, problem solving, direct, that sort of thing. All right. Could be also dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. But if we're talking about a queen specifically, it could be a Libra, male or female though. So Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. Could be. Okay, so we've got the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and hello, it's like that. And the Page, I drew it like this, it got turned around. The Page of Swords. Okay. Five of Coins, Six of Wands, Nine of Swords, wow. Eight of Cups, Two of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, so this, I think you're tired of having to work on something. I think you're tired of having to work on this. This is a relationship that could be stagnant, or that we're just not talking about the elephant in the room. This could be addiction. This is unhealthy patterns of relating to each other. Sag. So what is going on here? What's this? They feel emotionally disconnected. They don't, I think they want things to work out, but they don't know how, and they feel like they have no choice but to walk away because, and to not, no, this is, maybe they feel like they don't make you happy. What? What's this Five of What's this Five of Disconnect? What's this Five of Pentacles? Wow. They either have disconnected or they feel disconnected, and they want to be left alone, so they want to figure it out for themselves. Is that what this is? This is Six of Wands here. The Six of Wands. The Six of Wands. They want some kind of, they want progress. So this is you really feeling like you need to get out from under the weight of something and resolve whatever is holding you back. You need to get organized. You need to get clear. You're feeling like you need to get decisive and work on things and make some progress. And they want nothing more, but they feel like they need to step back or pull back because it's just, they feel like there's nothing. What? This is doing that thing where it starts to get muddy for me. So hold on a minute. What's this Nine of Swords about? Nine of Swords. It's like all of a sudden I can't tell who's saying what about who. That's a sign of codependency or enmeshment when I start to get muddy. And we got the Devil here, so okay, hold on. What's this Nine of Swords? They don't know where to start. What's this Eight of Cups? Somebody's walking away from a connected, committed partnership. So this Two of Swords. Okay. You know what? I feel like this is someone saying, I feel like this is someone saying that they need time to figure things out on their own. They want the best for both of you, but they feel like that's not going to happen. They don't know how that's going to happen. They don't know how to fix this. They don't know what to do. They're kind of, it's almost like they're standing back just going, there's nothing left for us to try. And they feel like the best thing for both of you, because they do have you in mind with this, is to walk away. They feel like it's best for both of you right now to walk away, and that they need to be left by themselves to sort out their business. And perhaps you are wanting to get really clear and decisive on what you feel like you need to do to get out from under whatever you feel like has been holding you back. And you might be feeling like it's just time for a fresh start, or that you've got, maybe you're optimistic about your chances, but there's a little bit of, it's almost like you both are at the end. I don't know what it is. It feels like this is about you two being under yourselves to figure out your business. And the twist is, for me, is that this person is actually thinking about you in a compassionate capacity here. They're not wishing you ill will. I think they would like things to have turned out differently. They just, maybe they feel like they've exhausted all their resources and they don't know how it could have. We got 2 9s here, so that is receipt. We got 2 8s, which is new knowledge. Interesting. All right, what's this of Pentacles about? This is, if you are reaching out to talk to them, or if you're reaching, this is you needing to not do that. You need to leave them alone. That's not me saying, you know, that's not my personal thing. That's what's showing up here. This person wants to be by themselves. We got the 2 swords, the 5 of cups, and then the 5 of pentacles and the hermit. That's all about leaving someone alone so that they can finish the last leg of this by themselves. You've gone as far as you can together. They want, but they do want the best for both of you. They don't wish any ill will. What's this in cups? That's different, right? Nine of Cups for Sagittarius. Holly, across the board, this is about someone wanting to know that somebody else has solved their business, or that it's about people stepping back because somebody's got to deal with something, and they've got to have they've gone as far as they can, and then somebody else has to finish the last bit of it by themselves. Like they come to a point where realizing they can't help with something. What's this devil about? Hold on. What's this? Oh, I think they want to know that you figured it out, that you're healed, that you're okay, that you got out from under it also, that you're okay since this relationship also. That you're figuring it out, that you're making progress, because they're pretty resolute on I will walk away, I have walked away, I am walking away, whatever tense or form you want to look at. They feel like this, please leave me alone so I can heal, and I need to figure out my own. I really want the best for you, Sag, but you need to come to terms with your own business also, and I need to know that you're not under the weight of this anymore. Before you reach out and talk to me, this is what they're saying to you, Sag, I need to know that this is not an issue anymore. This very well could be them saying, I'm walking away because of addiction, or I'm walking away because of unhealthy codependency or whatnot. But something's got you under the weight of it, and they need to know that you're free from that, that you've reconnected to yourself, that you're strong internally, and that you are connected. You're not disconnected and in the throes of some unhealthy, toxic pattern of relating to other people, or addiction, or that gambling, porn, whatever it is, whatever this monkey on your back is, they need to know that you're out from under it. And it looks like you're trying for that here, that you're trying something new, something different. You're really trying to move on past this. Maybe it's the person, but I don't think so, because this person does want the best for you. So it could be that you're finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel with this. What's this devil about? Oh, it's a marriage that didn't work. No, it's not. Okay, I thought that was a 4 of Wands. No, here's a 4 of Wands. That's a 3 of Wands. What's this devil about? So we've got the 3 of Wands and we've got the Knight of Wands. That feels like, oopsie. It feels like you being in charge of your own recovery, your own path, your own choices. Starting, like, this is the beginnings of getting out from under whatever this is. This could be Capricorn, doesn't have to be, but Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, what else we got? Virgo, Libra. So this could be the progress that you're starting to make, and I think they really do wish the best for you, but it's not a win-win because it's not about reconciliation. And perhaps they want you to know that it's been really rough being disconnected from you. They really do hope things work out for you, and that there is progress and forward movement, and you're getting a handle on whatever it has been that's been holding you down or holding you back or has got you in its grips. But as far as where to go from here, how to reconnect, you two being together again or whatnot, this is somebody that's really, they feel like they just can't, like too much has happened. We got 2 9s here, and that sometimes that means like an ending of a cycle. And for this person, it's almost like too much has happened to where reconnection, at least right now, reconciliation right now is not an option. They feel like they need to walk away from this communal connection. If it's not marriage is a long-standing relationship, or a very that's psychically connected where you just can't quite quit somebody. whatever toxic situation is going on, they feel like they need too much has happened. They need to walk away from it. And this is about you. Instead of you reaching out to them to try for working it out together, we got the 3 of Pentacles here and we got the 6 of Wands. It's not about that. This is about you dealing with it yourself just as they plan to deal with it themselves. They don't want any communication, I think when you come out the other side or when things are complete for you, they wouldn't mind it. But in the throes of it, if you're dealing with something, if you're wanting to figure out how, they don't want to be a part of that resolution. They want you to be resolving these issues yourself. They want you to have that Queen of Swords energy. They don't want to be a part of the resolution for you. For some reason, they feel like that would be unhealthy, or like enmeshed, or just weird. So this is, I think at some point they're going to want to know that you're happy and that you've gotten, you've made it, that you, whatever was holding you back or whatever's holding you down, you've overcome it, and that you're linked up again, that you're connected to yourself again, that you're whole, that you came out of it whole, and that you worked towards it, and that you didn't take any shortcuts. I think if you're looking for reconnection, that it's not going to happen until after this sort of journey for you, at least for this person. Because for some reason for you, it's almost like, no, you need to know who you are. And I that's really unique to say, but they really do want this. They want you to be more internally focused or driven or at peace. I guess that's what they want you to be, at peace. There you go. Not to know yourself, but that they want you to be at peace. What's this? What else for Sagittarius? Commission, please. Nope. What else for Sagittarius? High Priestess. Okay, so that for me is confirmation of what I just said. Doubling down here. They want you to be whole, made whole. They want you to recover, to come out of this. They want you to be at peace. What would their person say to them? What would Sagittarius person say to them? Sagittarius person say to them. Your intensity frightens and allures me all at the same time. Yeah. Honestly, I could see that, because there's something about this energy here. This is that, one of the things that for me means is this is that something that you keep returning back to. You can't quite quit. And it's very powerful and alluring. And in some cases it is addiction. In other cases it mimics addiction. Like you just can't quit somebody. There's just something about them. And I think that's what their connection to you is, or that's how they feel about you. But enough has happened that you're like no man's land for them. They can't do it. It's too emotionally caustic for them. And I think they would want to know that you are better for the experience, or that you are eventually okay. Because I think it's killing them to not get in here and try to, well, I shouldn't say killing them, but it's difficult for them to wish you well and yet not be a part of that. To be removed from it, to be separate, to be withdrawn from and isolated and protected and insulated against, or protected against and insulated from your, whatever you're going through, to not be a part of helping you. But I think they realize for their own mental health, they need to be. All right, what else for Sagittarius? 2 cards, please. So we got the House. So this was, maybe the issue was about being able to be stable or settled down. The foundations of your relationship were kind of, especially if we got the Devil here with the House, this is a long-standing issue that affects the foundation of the house. And while this is success. So I feel like the success of this relationship, the foundations were undermined by whatever this long-term. This is long-term. We got the Nine of Swords, and this is long-term. So this is not something that happened overnight. It's not like an immediate thing, like a Tower moment per se. It might have resulted in that with a breakup, but this is something that's been long-standing that kind of undermined the foundation and the success and the vitality and the connection and the joy of this relationship, whatever this was. So some of you are going to probably say, well, it's actually reversed. My partner was like that. That's fine. Sometimes that happens. It's crossed. But this is definitely something you need to hear. So whether it's about you or your partner, this is about you needing to hear it. So I wish you luck with this. I hope that you are able to finish the last leg of this recovery and moved past the disappointment and the sadness, and to deal with what this is. It looks like you're off to a good start because we've got you being decisive and organized and interested and working towards it. We got 2 worker cards here. So that's, you know, you keep on keeping on. And this is that light at the end of the tunnel for you. So don't quit. And you've got someone pulling for you. They might not be in your life, but they do want what's best for you. And quite honestly, it didn't show up here, but they never say never. And so if you are really despondent and sad over this breakup, and you're really, even at the end of this, when finally you're at peace and you come out of this, because that's what they want to know, I think then there might be a chance for either a new friendship or whatever, but it's to the point now where they feel like they just can't without risking their own mental health or their own sanity, self-respect, whatever. But the fact that they still want what's best for you, that's someone that will probably always be interested. I mean, they're always going to care. I don't know what that means for your personal situation, but if you're looking, albeit the long haul, but if you're looking for a light at the end of the tunnel, like, well, maybe someday, there is that question of maybe someday you could, you know? Not over till it's over. This person's walking away now, but perhaps in the future there'd be an open door again when all this is resolved for you. All right. I hope this was helpful. I hope you keep on keeping on. Brighter days are ahead. All right. I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.